Okay. All right, Osama, let's begin. What is it?
A complex sentence.
And you know what that is, right?
Yes.
Tell us.
Dependent and independent clause.
Yeah. One independent clause, right? Or
And more than one
main clause.
dependent.
And then one or more dependent clauses. Okay. Ali, what skill are we doing today? What is it?
Use noun connector subject correctly.
Ah. Is it? Wait, didn't we study this yesterday? Didn't we do the same thing yesterday? Oh, what does it say here?
Connector.
What's the difference? Look, read this, please. Read skill 9. What does it say?
Skill 9. Use noun clause connectors correctly.
Okay, and then now?
Skill 10. Use noun clause connectors subject correctly.
Oh, see the difference in the name?
Subject.
Aha. So what does it mean? That's what we have to learn today. What is the meaning of a connector subject? So read this, Ali.
Noun clause equal.
What is a noun clause? So we studied noun clauses yesterday. What is it?
With the many parts.
Yeah, a team noun, and
Team
this
noun.
is one noun,
Many parts.
many parts. What does it do? What does it do?
What does it what?
What is it? A noun clause do? What is its job? Now, a noun doesn't describe anything,
Yes.
right? And an adjective describes, an adverb describes. But what about a noun clause? Anybody remember? I showed yesterday.
Replaces a verb, a noun.
Replaces, that's right, Al-Harbi. So it replaces a noun. Noun clause replaces a noun, okay? All right, Osama, you want to read this? Skill 9.
In skill 9, we saw that noun clause connectors were used to introduce nouns, subjects, clauses, or noun object clauses. In skill 10, we will see that in some cases, a noun clause, yes, a noun clause connector is not just a connector. A noun clause connector can also be the subject of the clause at the same time.
Yes, so this is the key idea in skill 10. The main difference between skill 9 and 10, the connector is sometimes a subject at the same time, okay? So now, Ali, what are the 3 positions of a noun in a sentence? What are they?
The first.
Yeah, what's the first position?
Subject.
It's a subject. Okay, and then?
Object.
Object of what?
Of preposition.
That's right. Well, object of a verb, and then?
Object of preposition.
Very good, object of a preposition, okay? So how many formulas do we have in skill 9 and 10? 3 formulas, right?
Yes.
Each position of a noun, each noun position has a formula, okay? Each position has a formula, okay? So, Al-Harbi, let's start with, which formula do we have here? Which formula do we have here?
Object of a verb.
Right, okay.
Formula 2.
So read the example, please.
I do not know what is the box. What is in the box?
What is in the box? Okay. Now, can you explain each part of this formula? What do you
I
see?
is subject,
Let's call it the first subject,
first subject.
the main clause. And then,
Then do not know the first verb.
yeah. And then,
What a connector.
that's right. Now, I want you to notice, you see this line? You see the line? There's a line here.
Yes.
Why is there a line under this
It's
connector?
both a connector and second subject.
Bingo. It's both the connector, also it's the subject. Okay. And then,
And then is second verb.
that's right. It's the second verb. And then why is there a box?
Because team verb, noun,
That's right. All of this is what?
noun clause, object of a verb.
Yeah. And why? Because what does it follow?
Follows no.
The
Do
box,
not know.
the clause follows what? What does it follow? It follows
The verb.
the verb. That's why it's the object of a verb. Okay. All right, Al-Harbi, can you read this?
I do not know something.
What is something?
It's object.
Object. Why? It follows.
It follows the verb.
Good. And then here, read this.
I do not know plus what is in the box.
Mhm.
It's a noun clause and object.
What's the difference between something, this one, and this one? What is the difference? What is this?
It's one part, something, it's one word maybe.
You see that? You see how I switched it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes,
Right? So what does that mean?
the same.
It's the same thing, right? This, we use this clause, this noun clause, we replace. Do you understand? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
All right, good. Osama, let's try the next one.
We are concerned about who will do the work.
Which formula is this one? Yeah,
3,
formula 3. And why?
because it's object of a preposition.
Why do we say that? Why do we say it's the object of the preposition? Why? Because
It follows a preposition.
Exactly. Can you explain each part in the formula?
What?
Start at the beginning. Explain each.
Subject.
First subject, then?
Yes. Are concerned.
Are concerned.
verb.
You can include concerned, yeah. We or just are. And then what is that?
Preposition.
Good. And then what's in the box?
Object.
The whole object, right? The noun clause. Explain this clause.
Who, I think, connector.
Okay. Just a
Will
connector?
do.
Is it just a connector?
And subject.
Yes. Think about it. Well, find the verb now. Where's the verb?
Will do.
Okay. Now, will do the work. Who? Do you know who does the verb? Do you know who does the verb? We don't know. So the connector who is the subject. Do you understand? It has two jobs. It connects the clauses, connects both clauses, and it who, the word who does the verb. Okay, so it is a
Okay.
connector and it is a subject. All right, can you read this?
Who will do the work?
Over here.
We are thinking about somebody.
Okay. And then this is a simple sentence, right? We are thinking about somebody, one subject, one verb, and then we have an object. Now read this one. We
are concerned about who will do the work.
What's the difference?
This is not simple.
This is not simple. What is
Yes.
this? Who will do the work? It is?
Complex.
Yeah, but what kind of a clause? What is it?
Complex, I think. Noun clause.
It's a noun clause, and
Yes.
it's the object of a preposition, right? Why is this a noun clause? Why? Because you see that?
Yes.
Why is it a clause? Why is it a clause?
Because we can replace it.
You replace a noun and
Yes.
you put the whole noun clause, right? All right, good. Ali, can you do the next one? Now, this is the hardest one. What's the
Yes.
formula? Formula one, what is it?
Whoever is coming to the party
Okay,
must bring a gift.
all right. Can you explain it?
Whatever is the connector.
Okay, let me ask you this first. Where is the main verb from the main clause?
Must being a gift.
That's right. That's your main verb from the main clause. So now I need to know who must bring a gift, right? Who must bring a gift?
We don't know.
So we use the clause. Explain the clause, please.
Noun clause.
Yeah.
Yes. So wherever is coming to the party is noun.
So I want to know the first subject. So if must bring is your first verb, where's the first subject?
All whatever is coming to.
That's right. All of this. Okay. Whoever is coming to the party, all of this. All right. So now, if that's your first subject, if that's the first subject, and that's the first verb, okay, where's the connector?
Wherever.
Whoever.
Whoever. Yes.
And then?
To.
Why is there a line? Why is there a line here?
The verb, the second verb.
No, I mean, here there's just one line. Do you see this one here?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's the connector.
There's a circle around the connector, one line. Because, gentlemen, why is there one line?
Because it's subject.
It's also the subject. It is a connector and it is a subject. Look, find the second verb, Ali.
The second verb is coming.
There you go. So that's your verb, right? Subject,
Yeah.
whoever is coming. Okay? This is your second subject and connector. This is your second verb. And together, all of this together is the subject. All right, let's take a look at the example, guys. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to choose your answers. 10 seconds. Okay. let me open the poll. I forgot to open the poll. Okay. Alpha, beta, Charlie, Delta. Choose your answer. See the poll, guys? Okay. 3 people, 4 people. 4 people want, 4 people said it's Charlie. Okay, let's take a look. Let's see if your answers are correct. Okay. Let's start with Al-Harbi. Can you find in this example, do you see any subjects or verbs in this example?
Was the verb.
Okay. Are there any others? Is that the only one?
Made.
Made. Okay. Which one is the main verb from the main clause?
Made.
Yes. Made is the main verb in the main clause. So was is the second verb. Okay. So
Okay.
what's missing? What's missing?
Subject and the connector.
Right. We're missing 2 things. So what do you think, Osama, about alpha? Can I choose alpha? Osama, can I choose alpha? Hello? Can't hear you. You have to unmute. Ali, maybe you can. Can I
Yes.
choose alpha? Can I choose alpha?
No,
Why?
because we need the connector.
That's right. So alpha is wrong. Okay. Al-Harbi, how about beta? Can I choose beta?
No.
Huh?
Same as alpha. Solely a subject.
That's right. Osama, how about delta? No, can't. His mic is not working. Ali, how about delta?
When was it? No, we can't.
Why? What's wrong with delta?
It's not connector.
Well, it is actually a connector, but
It can't be a subject.
that's right. It cannot be a subject. The only choice is what? So where is the main clause, gentlemen? Anybody? The main clause?
Made me angry.
Well, it's the main verb. But where's the main clause? We need a subject. Something made me angry.
All of the sentence.
That's correct. The whole sentence is the main clause. Where is the noun clause here? The noun clause? What was on television? All right, good. Next page, let's take a look. How many connectors do you see, Ali? Noun clause connectors.
6.
We see 6, okay? On the left, do you know the difference between this V1 and 1V? What is the V1?
Verb 1.
The base form.
Yes.
What is 1V? 1V?
One part of it.
First verb, okay?
Very.
All right. And then Al-Harbi, let's start with formula 2 and 3. Read the example and use the formula.
I know what happened.
Okay. Can you use the
Okay.
formula to explain it?
I is a subject.
Okay.
Know is a verb.
Which subject and which verb?
First subject, first verb.
Right. That's right. Okay. And then?
And what is both subject and connector.
Oh, good. And then? And
Then happen, second verb.
That's right. So what is two things? It's a connector, right? Also, it is a second subject. Where's the main clause? The main clause?
Main clause, I know.
Bingo. Let's do Formula One. Osama, can you do it? No. Ali, you do it.
Yes.
Do Formula One. Read the example.
What happened was great.
Okay. All right. Can you explain it? Use the formula.
Formula One.
Okay. Use the formula and explain the words, please. You know what? Let's start. Find the first verb, the main verb from the main clause.
Was great.
That's correct. Okay. Was great. Okay. Now, let's find the second subject and the second verb.
What was happened? The subject.
So tell me the connector. How about the connector?
The connector is what?
All right. And why is there a line under it? Why is there a line?
Subject and can be.
Because it's also a subject. Okay. And then?
And then happened is the second verb.
Good. So now here's my question. Where is the first subject?
What happened?
Bingo. All of this in the box. Okay. Where's the main clause?
Was great.
That's the main verb. What about the whole main clause?
What happened was great.
Everything.
Yes.
All of that is the main clause. Okay. Exercise 10. Osama, can you read? No? No sound? Al-Harbi. You go ahead. Underline.
Underline subject once and verb twice. Circle
Circle.
connectors, but put boxes around noun clauses.
And then?
Indicate correct or incorrect.
Let's do number one. Just don't read it, but use the formula. First of all, tell us the formula. Which formula is it? And then use the formula to explain it.
The game show.
Well, which
Contact.
Formula? Tell me first of all.
Formula 2.
Aha. Okay. Formula 2. So let's use the formula.
Okay. I read the sentence all or
just tell me the key words in this formula.
okay. Contest is the first subject.
Excellent. And then?
Was the first verb.
Good. Then what?
Wherever, both subject and
whatever. Yeah.
Whatever, both subject and connector. Second
notice I put NCC because it's a noun connector. Slash, you see I put this slash second subject. Is it does that mean it's either or
both.
Is it both? It's both, right? Okay. And then?
Was asked, second verb.
Excellent. Okay. All right, number 2. Ali, can you do number 2?
You should find.
Don't read it. Don't read it. Just tell me the formula. Which formula is it? Is it Formula 1 or 2 or 3?
Formula 2.
Well, you could say it's Formula 2, but that's a preposition, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's formula 3.
All right. Use the formula to explain it, please.
You first subject
Good.
should
And then?
find the first verb.
Okay.
Which connector?
Right. It's a connector.
The best.
Is it?
No,
But is it just a connector? Is it
no.
just
Second subject.
it's a subject also. And then?
Physics department. We don't have a second verb.
The second verb is missing. Where's the main clause, by the way? The main clause.
Which the best physics department?
This is the main clause? That's
No,
not
no. You should find.
You should find is the main clause. And how do we fix it? We need to add the verb. You see that? I just added the verb. Oops. There's the verb. You see the verb? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's do this, guys. Number 3. I'm going to give you 30 seconds. I want you to choose an answer now, either correct or incorrect. That's 2 people, 3 people. Yazan, are you participating? Are you answering? No? Okay, so looks like 3 people have answered. Let's see what your answers are. Correct or incorrect? All right. Let's start with Al-Harbi. Al-Harbi, which formula? Well, instead of with formula, let's start with subjects and verbs.
Okay. The employee is first subject.
All right.
Was the second, what first verb.
Very good. Keep going.
What is both subject and connector?
Okay. How about verb?
Was added.
There you go. And what is the connector? What do you think?
What?
Correct? You said
Yes.
correct, right? Good. And then a box, what's in the box?
What was added to his job description?
Noun clause, right?
Noun clause.
Yeah. And what does it follow? It follows
Verb.
preposition.
No.
All right,
Yes.
guys, here we go. Let's do number 4. You got 30 seconds. Go ahead. Hurry up, guys. It's already 35 seconds. In the real TOEFL, you only have 35.5 seconds for each question. Only one person can choose you an answer here. 2 people. Okay, 2 people. Is that it? 2? All right. I'm going to end the poll. 3. Okay, 3 people have done it. All right. So 3 people all said it's incorrect. All right. All right. Is Al-Harbi the only person going to talk today? There's Ali. Okay. Why don't you do number 4, Ali? Find subjects and verbs, okay?
Whatever is the first subject.
Is it the first subject? Is it the main subject of the main clause?
No, no, it's not.
Can you find another subject?
Yeah.
No? All right, how about verbs? Let's look at verbs.
Want.
Okay, that's a verb. Is that the main verb of the main clause?
No.
Well, whoever is a subject, okay,
Yes.
wants to take is a verb. Are there any more subjects or any more verbs?
Spring or
No, spring break is like a vacation. Okay?
the copy. The office.
Spring
The
break
office.
is a vacation. So, are there any more verbs?
Verbs. No, they're not.
Ah, something's missing, right?
Yes.
What is this box? Which formula do you see here?
Formula 1.
That's right, it's Formula 1. So what should we do? Now you said it's incorrect. How should I fix it? Any ideas?
I put a verb.
Do what?
Put a verb.
That's right. But first, I can't use verb 4. Okay.
Yes.
Here are some possible answers. Must, sign, should, sign, or ought to sign. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's do number 5. Osama, how's your Zoom now? Are you still lagging? Still lagging. Okay. All right. Let's choose. Everybody choose your answers. I'm going to relaunch the poll quickly. 30 seconds. Number 5. Choose your answer for number 5. One guy who has answered, one person has answered, 2, 3, 3 people. So somebody is not answering. Who is not answering? Yazan, did you answer?
Yes, I answered.
You did. Okay, so somebody is not. Osama, did you? Osama? Maybe it's Osama. Okay. All right, I'll end the poll. Okay, so everybody said it's correct. Really? All right. Ali, I want you to do this one again. Do another one. Subjects and verbs. Find them.
Me.
Yeah, Ali. Harvey will do the next one.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Motorist.
Yeah,
Subject.
yeah, it is a subject. Then
Was enabled. Verb.
right. Was unable to discover. Yeah, that's the verb.
Who. Connector.
Okay. Who is a connector? Is it
He.
just a connector?
No. Connector and subject.
Ah, it's connector and a subject.
Yes.
All right. What about he?
Double subject.
Oh, then what?
So it's incorrect.
Ah, and then how about a verb?
Had. Abstract.
There you go. Okay. There's your clause. And yes, you're right, it's incorrect. So how do I fix it though?
I delete he.
Exactly. Okay. What the verb had struck. Now, think about this, you guys. If you say who he had struck, so we have he had struck. So if you say he had struck, you know the subject he, right? He had struck. If you know the subject he had struck, why do we say who had struck? Because what does it mean when you say who had struck? What does that mean? Who had struck?
No.
Means I don't know. I don't know who did the action, right? Who had struck? I don't know who did the action. So if I don't know who had struck and I say he had struck, what is that? Is that logical? Mafi mandoki, right? Illogical. Okay. So we want one subject only. If you put who, he, then you have a double subject because who is both connector and subject. All right, let's do number 6. Guys, choose your answers. 30 seconds.
Can you move the
Yeah, sorry.
page?
There you go. Okay, so we're 50-50 right now. Anybody else got? Okay, so we got 3 people answering, 2 people. Oh, now we're 50-50 again. All right. So let's take a look at this Al-Harbi. Find the subjects and verbs.
The voters
Uh-huh.
is the first subject.
All right. Then
Should elect.
should elect.
Should elect. It's the first verb.
That's right. Continue.
Whichever first subject and and connector.
That's right. It is the subject and a connector. And then,
We missing a verb.
are you sure?
Yes.
Uh-oh. What is that?
Seems it's a verb.
It's a verb. S-E-E-M. Seem. It seems like, looks like,
It's a state verb.
appears. Yes, it's a state verb. Okay, it is a state verb. So where is the noun clause? The noun clause?
Wherever of the candidate.
Whichever, yeah, whichever of the candidates seems best to them. All of that. So guess what? Sentence is
Correct.
it's correct. All right. Choose the next answer, guys. Do it now. This might be the last one, number 7. So quickly. That's 2 guys. Anybody else? 2 out of 4. Anyone else? No one else is going to answer. It's already been a minute. All right, so we got 3 answers. We'll go with 3. Okay. 2 people said it's incorrect. Let's see. Let's take a look. Ali, go ahead. Subjects and verbs.
Yes. Was difficult. The bed.
What about subject?
It.
All right, good. And then was
Difficult.
is difficult a verb?
No.
Adjective, right?
Yes. Was only was.
All right. And then
And then what is the first subject and connector?
is it the first subject?
No, not the first. The second subject and
Okay. It's a connector
connect.
also. All right. How about a verb? Does it have a
was
verb? Huh?
second. Was second.
Okay. And then?
And then what? Also 3.
Oh, we have another.
The third subject.
Okay.
And was the third verb.
There you go. And they are connectors and subject, right? Like, do we
Yes.
have any noun clauses?
No. Yes.
How many?
2.
We have 2. 2 noun clauses. This is something in the Red TOEFL book that you can learn under parallel structure. Okay, parallel structure. I think it's skill 24 in the red book, and in the green book, I think it's skill 14. It's called parallel structure. Okay, so is this sentence correct or incorrect, gentlemen?
Correct.
Correct.
This is correct. How about 9? What do you think, guys? Quickly, tell me, what do you think? I'm sorry, 8. 8. Do you think it's correct or incorrect?
8 or not? 8.
Number 8.
Incorrect.
Incorrect. How about 9?
What was it?
What do you think?
Incorrect. Or correct.
Are you sure? This is correct, gentlemen. How about 10? Look at 10. What do you think? Look at that, guys. Is it correct or incorrect?
It's correct.
No. Why? What's missing?
It's a verb missing, yes.
Second verb. All right, gentlemen. That's it. Goodbye. We'll see you soon, okay?
Okay.
Goodbye, gentlemen.